Welcome to the Problem of Money podcast, the show where we ask, is money really the problem, or is it just how we think about it? Join coach and psychologist Tim Malnick and financial advisor Shabbar Kassam as they uncover powerful and surprising ways to get to the heart of what really matters to us and how to create lives and work based on what's truly important. From awkward money conversations to life's big questions, they tackle it all with insight, humor, and some unexpected revelations along the way.
Welcome, dear listener, to episode 0 of the Problem of Money podcast. I'm Shabbar Kassam, and alongside me, we've got Tim Malnick. This episode is purely for us to introduce ourselves and tell you a little bit about why we've decided to launch this podcast. So over to you, Tim.
Right. Well, hello. I'm Tim Malnick. I work as an organisation psychologist, a coach and a facilitator. So I've always been interested in how people learn and grow through their work and in how organisations and businesses, do good stuff for the world. And I became fascinated in the psychology of money about 20 years ago when I learned an approach to understanding money and how it drives us and how it blocks us and how it creates conflict in organizations from a guy called Peter Koenig, whose story we will dive into in the episodes. And simply put, I'm not a money guy. I'm not a finance guy. I'm not an investment guy. My work is about helping people live their fullest lives, follow their dreams, help organizations, reach their potential. And I have discovered really that money is the number one thing that tends to block people, or I should say not money, but our unconscious emotion, our blind spots, our hidden assumptions, beliefs, and hopes and fears around money. So by investigating money, as we're going to do in these podcasts, I think we learn a lot about ourselves, the world, and the possibility for really creating lives that are based on what really matters, rather than kind of chasing numbers or worrying about the numbers. So that's why I do this work. And the final thing to say, Shabbar, is that you invited me to have these conversations. And as you know, because I do coaching on this and I run workshops on this, I love to talk really about what I call a whole new story about money, which can lead us into a whole new story about life.
Well, I'm Shabbar. I'm an independent financial advisor in the UK. I mainly help people who are planning on retiring at some point in the future and making sure that they have enough money. So my day-to-day is focused very much in the numbers, but I found that it's more than just numbers when we're dealing with people. And in my own journey, I've come to the realization for a large part of my adult life, it's really been shaped by sort of my unconscious thinking about money and how it sort of acts and interacts with my day-to-day life. And I've just always felt that there's just been this bumping up against money, how it makes me feel. And there's this just overwhelming feeling of constraint when it comes to life. And I always put that down to my money situation. And I came on your workshop and I learned so much that I was just previously not even aware of. And it kind of just sparked a real curiosity around, this thing called money that we deal with on a day-to-day, and how it just causes so many issues for not only my clients, but probably more importantly for me and my family. And so I've just been fascinated by this, and I wanted to pursue my own journey. And I thought no better way to do it than with you alongside me, and where we can uncover and unpack all of these different things that sort of crop up day to day, and we can investigate them, and hopefully other people can benefit from us going on this journey together.
So what we're going to do is have a series of conversations starting with something very everyday and maybe sometimes quite practical or quite small, or just one of those little awkward money conversations or a strange money worry. So it's very practical, but then we'll lift the lid on what's really going on with these everyday kind of strange money things we have, and dive into often much more surprising and deeper insights, which are about money, but in the end really are about how we can become much more free and I think courageous and trusting in life.
Sounds good to me. So I'll see you on the first episode, Tim.
See you in episode 1, mate. Bye.